Okay. So, question 4, what is the soul and how should we discern it from consciousness? Are they the same? Is consciousness the soul?
Great. These are just outstanding questions.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. It's very, very good. Uh, there are two ways of defining the soul that go all the way back to Plato and Aristotle up to the present. And one way is to say the soul is an immaterial substance that contains or possesses consciousness. So that's one way to do it. The second way to do it, that would be the way that Descartes would do it. So Descartes, that would be Cartesian dualism.
Yeah.
Now, there's another version called Aristotelian Thomistic dualism that would say that the soul is an immaterial substance or substance-like thing when they talk about substantial forms. So there's a division of opinion. Anyway, the soul is an immaterial substance that either contains the powers of life or the powers of life and consciousness. So for plants, the soul of a plant would be a principle in the plant that unifies it and makes it more than just an aggregate of parts, and it orchestrates the development of the plant as it moves towards being a mature member of its kind.
There's this telos within.
Yeah, that's right. Now, so for me, I just like to say the soul is an immaterial substance that contains consciousness and animates the body.
Okay.
That's the human soul and enlivens the body. Now, how are they different? How is the soul different from consciousness? Well, in the same way that a tomato is different from its color, redness. Redness is a property that belongs to the soul, to the tomato. Consciousness is a property of a whole bunch of different states that are contained within the self or the soul. So the soul is what has consciousness, and consciousness is a property of sensations, thoughts, beliefs, desires, and all that,
right,
that are unified and possessed by the soul. So the soul is what has consciousness. Consciousness is a property of what the soul has. So consciousness is in the soul, like redness is in the tomato, but the tomato is the thing that has the color.
Okay, that makes sense.